I'm Hardhik, and my video topic is about handling conflicts and misunderstanding at workplace. Uh, Conflicts are inevitable and in any workplace. How we handle them determines our growth and relationship with our co-workers. To avoid these misunderstandings and conflicts, we need to have some strategies. Stay focused. First thing, some of them today I'm going to tell you about some of them. First thing is about stay focused about the issue. Try to know what the issue is. Separate the issue from the person, and criticizing someone's ideas doesn't mean attacking them. And active listening. Next thing, active listening. You should listen to the problem first. You should listen to the person who's explaining about the problem, and listening to understand, not to reply. Use cues like nodding, paraphrasing to show you're engaged, that you're engaged. That the person who's telling their issue might get that you are interested to listen about the issue, and he might think that he might get a solution for his issue. And clarify with questions. If you have any questions about the issue, ask open ask with an open minded, to clarify your assumption and avoid miscommunication between the person to whom you're talking to. And apologize and take responsibility when needed. Acknowledging your mistake and apologizing show maturity and resolve tension. And also seek help whenever you need. Don't try to show your attitude or else ego like that. If conflict escalates, involve a neutral third party to mediate. The third person should be unbiased with the two parties, and avoid aggressive language. It's the main important thing to avoid conflicts at your workplace. Tone matters. Tone is always matter. Avoid phrases that escalate tension. Avoid words that make people angry at your workplace. When you're working at a place, you need to be very dignified, and you need to be very professional. So let's be very professional when you're at workplace, and you should be more mature when you're working at your workplace. And also communicate openly and respectfully to whom you are listening to. Start a conversation and speak them in private. Try to speak them in private. Active listening. Don't speak when you are listening to an issue. Listen to the others person's viewpoint. Avoid words using like statements if I like something which hurt them. And stay calm and professional. Handle emotions, but don't raise your voice, or show it visibly. Try to be solution focused instead of problem focused. And the something you should do, and some things are you should not do at your workplace when you're handling with conflicts and misunderstandings. There you need to be proactive, address issues early before they escalate. You should be more aware of what you're going to do, and how to avoid the conflicts before they come. And practice empathy. Understand the other person's perspectives and feelings. Separate the behavior from the individuality. Do not be biased to someone at your workplace. And keep the records of your discussions when you're talking to your co-workers or your managers, or with anyone whom you're try to solve the issue. And follow about the issue. Ensure you should always follow the issue, that it should not come again and repeat. Ensure that agreed resolution is implemented, and it is effective. It makes the workplace much better. Something you should not do at your workplace while you're handling conflicts are ignore conflicts can worsen the situations. try to solve them as soon as possible, and be aware that you should not repeat them again. And personal attacks damage relationship and hide resolution. They may back off the resolutions. Reacting emotionally can escalate tension. So be mature when you're issuing the conflict. And conflict with uninvolved parties creates a toxic work environment. You should not talk to the issue about who's not having the clarity about the issue, who's not aware about the issue. Give all parties a chance to explain their sides. You should not, like I said before, you should not be biased to someone. You should listen to everyone who's been involved in this issue. So then you can get a better side, and you can know about all the sides, who's done the mistake, and how you can resolve the problem. And later, some to prevent these conflicts, you should have some strategies, like clearly define the roles and communication. Communication is the key when you're solving a conflict. Promote diversity and inclusivity in the workplace. Teach active listening and feedback techniques. Create opportunities for team bonding and share their problems with each other. Share problem solvings like that. Encourage employees to voice concerns early. If they cannot do that, problems might come before they are aware of. Uh, Hello. In this video, we are going to talk about handling conflicts and misunderstandings at workplace. We have Rahul and Sriman here. Yeah, hi Sriman.
Hi.
And Rahul. Usually, we have conflicts and misunderstandings at workplace, right? They are very often, and they are natural part when at our workplace when you are working in a job, right?
Absolutely.
So, how do you handle conflicts as per your point of view? How do you handle conflicts and misunderstandings?
So, first address the issue. What is the issue? What was the problem? Always handle the conflicts with a polite way. So, don't let misunderstandings fester. There is an address conflicts as soon as possible to prevent them escalating. So, waiting too long can make the situation more complex, like waiting for the up to 2 to 3 days, or avoiding the issue, or being in silent. So we are not discussing about the thing which has happened, about the conflict. So that will be like, by doing that, the issue will get into more complicated. So always we need to handle the thing as soon as possible and get clarity of what was happening, what was happened. So everything should be talking to everyone who is involved in the thing. And one major thing is, don't ever involve another person which has no idea about the conflict, which has no idea about what was happened. So don't ever involve the extra person into the thing. So make sure you deal with yourself, who they in the conflict, who they with you. So that.
So another point I want to include is listen actively. So the other person is speaking. When the other person is speaking, we have to listen it completely. So the other person must express all the problems, and before you respond, use phrases like I understand, or let me clarify, or show you are engaged. So another point I want to include is stay calm and professional. So you first you need to listen the other person's response, and you have to be calm.
And Hardhik, I want to say one more thing about your topic, which is focus on the issue, not the person. So keep the discussion centered always, on the problem, not any personal attacks. For instance, or instead of saying you're always careless, try, I noticed this report has some errors. So let's work together to fix them. Like talk them in a polite way, in an understanding way. Like you don't have any personal grudges on each other. So that's really
Sriman,
gonna
what you
help.
said is right. Actually,
Yeah.
When we are dealing an issue, we need to be neutral. We
Yeah.
should not be biased with
Yeah.
someone. And when Rahul said about listening, and we need to focus on each side of the issue,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
If the conflict is between two, and we need to listen the both sides of the issue, right? So
Yes.
we need to be more focused, and we need to be, after listening the both side, we need to be neutralized, and we need to think the positive side of the
like
company.
yeah, for sure. Like after, instead of trying to win the argument, focus on finding a solution that works for everyone.
Yeah,
like,
it's very important,
ask questions
actually.
like what can we do to prevent this from happening again. So that's gonna prevent lot of conflicts. Even the relationship between the persons will be good for sure.
Yeah, don't let emotions take over.
Yeah.
Yeah, Rahul, what you said is right. And when you're dealing an issue, don't make assumptions
Yeah.
on someone. If you're
Yes.
dealing with someone like Sriman or if I'm dealing with Rahul and Sriman, I should not assume that Sriman might always make mistake. So we should not be biased with
Yeah.
someone like that. Yeah. Thank you,
And
Sriman. So, the conclusion for my topic is effective conflict management brings the trust between with your co-workers, and improves collaboration, and enhances workplace a moral and ethical place. Addressing conflicts constructively is critical skill, and that benefits you in the future, and individuals, and you can, it betters the organization, and the do's and avoiding those don'ts creates the harmonious and productive environment at the workplace. Thank you.